Welcome back. Happy New Year. Did the link work that I sent you over Go Guardian? Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yes, ma'am. You just need to send the numbers at the end of the link, though.
Just the numbers at the end of the link.
Yeah,
Okay. So that 818 number. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you for letting me know. I'll go back and send that. Well, that's strange. It should all still be the same. Okay, let me go back and give them that. Just that. Hi, Kurt, Trey. Thank you all for your patience. I'm not sure why the link on Canvas isn't working. It should be the same. So we will figure it out. So just the link, the last, thus the numbers. Okay. So we'll figure this thing out. It still doesn't work. Paste. I will just send the numbers. I hope that's not the same as all of my classes. I guess it would be, because all of my classes is saying that the, okay, paste. And you had to manually type it in. Did you have to manually type those numbers in? Let me see, Isaiah.
You said what, ma'am?
I said, did you have to type those numbers in? Could you just click on it?
I just
Or,
copy and paste them numbers at the end of the link.
okay, copy and paste it. Thank you. Let's see. Trey, did you do the same thing? Is that how you got in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, and I gotta figure out how to more actions, make an announcement. Okay, so now it looks like it's working for some, all students. Okay, paste the and paste the numbers. Okay. Well, that's strange. I'm sorry that it's starting off like this for 2025. That's no fun. It's okay. We're resilient. We got this. Small hiccups do not stop us. Let me see if I can get some more in here. While I am doing that, go ahead and I always like to start with music. So I'm gonna play some music while they come. I still need to, okay. Da 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 da. Just Ikashan and Malik and Xavier, my apologies for things not working as smoothly. Let's see. Jada's still not able to get in. She's trying. But I'm not understanding why it is not on there. I'm still thinking through how to get Jaden in and Brody. We are going to get up and move and do our exercises. We're going to use a balled up pair of socks of some sort or something that you can toss in the air today. She got in. Now I'm waiting on Brody to figure out if he can get in. Not a big deal. Hello, Jaden. Glad you're here. My apologies for the hiccup, but I guess I wouldn't have known unless y'all tried to get in. So, welcome back. That was my little song. Xavier, check your camera for me. Let's start this 2025 out on a better note than what we just did. How are you all feeling? What was the excitement of the end of your 2024 and the beginning of your 2025? Put that in the chat for me while I'm trying to get Brody in here and I can take my attendance. And you all are here. I'm missing one. So just one right now. Or Brody is trying to get in here. Let's see here. Looks like he might be. Okay, I gave him the message. So hopefully he'll be in here in just one moment. So again, that's no fun when we have to start on a challenging note. So, how are you feeling? Give me a number from 1 to 10. How are you feeling? And let me send this message. Camera. Please. Let me grab some movement music because we are going to get up and do something light. Nothing major, nothing heavy. Not heavy, nothing. Because tell me, did you work out over the break? Who worked out over the break? Give me a thumbs up. If you worked out, no one at all. I'm sure you all walked. Maybe not for an extended period of time. But you did, I'm sure you did something. Even if you laid and practice some stretching, maybe while you're in the bed, that can be a workout. That can be something. I'm still trying to get Brody in here. I know he's trying. Let me make sure he's not in okay. Let me send, how is it going? Did you copy and paste? Jaden, did copying and pasting that number work, or did you have to type it in so I can help Brody get in here? Are you going to type that out? or I, I had to search Zoom and click join, then paste. Oh, so search Zoom. Interesting. Copy. So you searched for my class in Zoom? Is that what you did? So I can help him search Zoom and copy, then click join, then paste. Hmm.
Started unlacing the shoes he had on. Down here, boys and clothes. It's the ass. Realized he put a gold shirt covered in birthday party. He changed the city. Ah, baseball girls. Watching the States Morris? Absolutely. No. Said,
I see, yeah.
got the place out of the right shoe. And now for wearing it. Watch your shoelaces. Go on.
So, Jaden, did you search for my class in Zoom? Is that what you did, or what did you search?
He can't remember me, let you so. Mr. Smile. I didn't slip his lace and shoot back when he got up. Dangerous. So, as a superhero, the Gomil, it's time. Time to buy.
I searched Zoom and then at the top, I clicked the words join. Oh, I guess that worked. Thank you for letting me know that so that I could give it to Brody, and he is now in. So that is strange. Okay, great, Brody. Thank you for not giving up and still working, trying to get in here. I'll have to figure this out. So some of you could just copy and paste, and then others had to type it out or search Zoom. So I'll have to tell my other students that if this is happening all day today, or get some technical support when you all are offline. Okay, let's get this party started. We are going to jump into a workout. So find your safe space. Let me drop my background. I will lead this workout to begin this 2025. And then we'll talk about what differences we'll have in this intro to recreational sports. Last semester, it was intro to lifetime sports. So and those that just came in, you will need a pair of socks or a ball or something you can toss in the air and catch, because we are working on those skills of throwing and catching. And tell me, put a thumbs up. Can you hear like a podcast or someone reading in my background? Tell me if you can or not. My son, we have a different setup in my house with his virtual school and me in virtual school. So if you can, tell me. All right. We are moving that out of the way. I am grabbing some music. I did do some walking and some weight training. Some background music is there. Let me grab a timer. And today we'll put our timer, we're going to build our way up to that 20 minutes again. So let's just go with 10 minutes today. And do just some full body movements, nothing specific, nothing challenging too much, but let's work with just those arm circles And remember, I'll take these arms. If you're able to stand and you have lots of space, use all of your space. I had to kind of shrink my space because we have a different setup here. Go behind me. So I don't have as much space as what I did, but no worries. We can still work it. So if you have a small amount of space, use that space. Open and close. Oh. Excellent. I see you. Xavier, if you're in here with me, turn that camera on so I'll know that you're here. Twist. Did I even say welcome back to everyone? Malik, welcome back. Kashawn, welcome back. Xavier, excellent. Welcome back, Brody and Jaden and Trey. And I think I said Isaiah and Kashawn. Okay, Paul, side to side. Great job. Make this easy. Squat and reach. I have to get my spatial awareness back going. I have a little walking pad there. I got smaller space. I have to move some stuff around. So now I got to figure out my space again. Sweep down. Excellent. Cross behind and touch. One. Right here, twist and kick. Yeah. Nice and easy. We're gonna pick up the pace just a little bit and just as if you're jump roping. Light jumps. Yep. All right, pause. Now, side to side. Some full body movements. Here's that light jumping jack. I'm just gonna start with just a tap to the side, but you're welcome to do a full jack. Oh, here. There's a kick and a punch. Picking up that intensity, but not a lot. Jump rope. Oh, I'm still missing one. I better look at my Go Guardian to see if she's trying to get in here. Keep that jump rope happening. Nope, not yet. Pause on that jump rope here. Side to side. All right, what do we do next? Then we did a kick and a punch. You can add a little hop to it if you choose. It's your choice. But definitely safety first if you haven't been exercising. All right, here's that jumping jack. A little bit more of a hop to it this second round. Let's add one more. Let's do a big jump, frog jumps. All right, now you're going back down. Go back to your arm circles. Circle behind you. Twist. Yes, awesome. Open and close. Thank you. I saw you. I almost forgot this one. Here's where we're going to stretch. Breathe. And switch. Oh, we didn't get in we'll get in our push-ups and sit-ups next time. Lace your fingers, look up. Excellent. I'm gonna scoot back here. Stick one foot forward, the other foot back. Bend the knee and stretch your arms up. There's a stretch. Switch. Bend the knee. Stretch up and back. Here's where you're going to stick one foot forward and touch your toe for a stretch. And then switch. Excellent. Open your stance. Place your hands on the floor. Wide legs. Great. Now, put one hand on the floor and twist to the ceiling, looking up. And switch. Okay, coming all the way back up. Let's breathe. Practice that belly breathing. Remember, just to breathe. So, you're having a seat in your nose, out your mouth. Again, in your nose, out your mouth. In and out.
You don't even know where to begin, or you really
Last time.
do. Because no
In.
matter what I do, every time
And
I give
out.
head, it's like I go back.
Excellent.
So
That was a quick 10-minute exercise. Probably got your heart rate up just slightly. We did not take a heart rate check. You can still do that. Find your heart rate. Begin counting. Not yet, not yet. Hey. Now. Good now. So, do I still have that background? I'm going to give you not a lot, just a moment to look at my background. And if you need to take a moment to use the restroom, I'll give you just 3 minutes. Get water. Look at the background, calculate your heart rate. Remember that in that 16-year-old age range, then we're calculating our heart rates to figure out what would be our target heart rate that we're working towards as a goal. Moderate to vigorous physical activity. We did a 10-minute bout. And did your heart rate get out of the 80s and maybe into the 90s in that short 10-minute time? Or was it up in the upper 80s instead of the lower 80s? But we are going to gradually progress our intensity, progress our time, so that we can get into that moderate to vigorous activity. Okay. So I'll leave that up for just a moment longer. I'm still kind of, wondering the why my computer or my Zoom link wasn't working. So I'll have to go into on your dashboard and figure that out. I will have to go and figure that. Okay, so I'm gonna open that back up, change my background. You have about 60 seconds, and then we are looking at the module, that first module, and I need to open it up for you. I know I did not open that up just yet. So about 45 seconds. I am opening this module so we can all look at this together. Let me see if I can. Drag this down here. And boom and boom. That is so strange about that. Oh, you know why? I know why. Because I had to start a new class for second semester. So that's why that didn't show up. Okay. I'll get that taken care of. Very, now I understand. Okay. So, module, and it is opening now. It should be open now, but I don't want everything open. So I'm going to take that off, and leave this one. So there should be two. Two lessons. One is for week one. We're going to start doing some more discussion questions in each module and see how that works for us. We needed some more discussion questions happening between you all. So in just a moment, I will ask you to go ahead and answer that discussion question and to reply to a classmate's post when you answer that, after you answer that discussion question. But before then, what do I want you to do? I want you to tell me if you're able to open up. It says week 1 through 3. Procedures, safety, throwing, catching, body awareness, spatial awareness. Are you able to open that up? And it's a different way again, because that Cami, you are welcome to open it up in Cami to keep track. This is not going to be a 1 week assignment where I grade it after 1 week. But when we close, before we close each module, and each module is 3 weeks, you'll have time to work on this assignment, and it's worth 30 points. So how would you do that? To save your work over those 3 weeks, then you would make a copy of this, maybe open it up in Cami, and you can work on it on your side of Cami, and then submit. Then submit. Last semester, I had a big challenge of when people did not submit, the grades did not automatically turn it into a 0. So I had to go in individually and hit 0, 0, 0. So this way, Canvas will automatically turn. If you do not submit, you'll see real time after the due date, you will see the assignments turn to zeros. And you won't be surprised to say, oh, I did not know that was a 0. Okay. So that's the why on this way of submitting and using Canvas instead of Cami. So it did look like everyone was able. Xavier, go ahead and check that camera back up. Turn that camera back on for me, please. It does look like everybody, or you're able to open it in Cami, complete it, which means over the 3 weeks, you can work on it little by little. I'll give you time in class to work on this at the end of each class to work on this. And then when it is time to submit, you are welcome. You can upload it and submit it through Canvas. I feel like that will work better for me. So I set that. Now what do I need to do? Any questions on any of that? So here's where you can now go ahead and answer that first discussion question. We are going to talk about throwing and catching. While we're talking about how to throw and catch the ball, because this is a recreational, different sports. You have flag football that people are playing well up in as a recreational sport. After they get out of high school and college, they say, oh, I still want to be active. I think I'll join a recreational flag football team. So I need those skills of catching and throwing. And I still need to know spatial awareness and how to keep my balance with agility playing flag football. Same thing with softball as a recreational sport. So when we talk about recreational sports, we're talking about activities that community centers is outside of your school, outside of the school structure, you can participate in, but mainly in the community. Okay. And we are just so happen to talking about safety of throwing and catching of different sports, body awareness, spatial awareness, and I think that's it. Just the different procedures. So give me a thumbs up when you are done. I'll give you another. You may not get finished with answering that question. But the question is, why are safety procedures important in physical activity? How do throwing and catching skills help with body and spatial awareness? While you're doing that, let me pull up one more thing. One more thing. This is this class. Yes, yes, yes. So at the end of this 3 weeks, this module, then I want to be able to see you demonstrate basic throwing and catching skills. So you're gonna say, where am I throwing the ball? You can, depending on what your adult in your house says is okay, if you all are good, if they're good with you using maybe a basket, if it's something real soft that you're throwing, maybe a target on the wall, maybe a sofa, a chair as a target, a box. We just finished with Christmas, so maybe you have some empty boxes around you. So find something that you can use as a target. If you have someone in your space that you can throw a ball or a pair of socks to, then say, hey, catch this while I throw it. Make sure you tell them to catch it. Okay. Because that would not be fun at all for them if you threw something and they did not know it was coming. Let's see. So at the end of this, you're going to demonstrate your basic throwing and catching skills. You're also going to be able to tell me in your discussion why safety procedures are important and spatial awareness is important in participating in physical activities. We already did a warm up, but for different sports, it's important to warm up those muscles that you're going to use in those sports. So we started off talking about flag football or softball. Let's stick with flag football. We know that in any throwing sport, recreational sport, you're going to use your shoulders a lot, right? Your upper body movement, especially your shoulders. You often hear about quarterbacks or pitchers having problems or shoulder injuries. So it's important to warm them up, to prepare the body for that physical specific skill activity. Things like what we just did. We opened and closed. We did some arm circles forward and back. You can always do some other directional movements to keep those shoulders healthy and active. Full body movement, very important. Cardiovascular movement, very important. We did some like light jump roping, going from side to side, twisting, some big jump, squat jumps. That would be cardiovascular movement. You should have felt your heart rate come up. What else would we need to know about? Can you all think of anything? And definitely strength training. We didn't get in a lot of strength movements today, but we will get back into our push-ups and our sit-ups, some deeper squats for strength training. Can we talk about, or can you think of anything else that deals with warming up or safety procedures for flag football or football, well, full football, but that wouldn't really be a recreational sport. You don't really go out and buy all of this equipment for football to play as a recreational sport unless it's Little League. So if we're talking about equipment to keep players from injuring themselves, then definitely, what recreational sport have you all participated in the community where you had to buy equipment for safety? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So maybe you played Little League soccer at one time. Safety equipment for soccer would be what? Shin guards, cleats. Yeah. Maybe you were in football, Little League football, and you needed the same thing the professionals had, a helmet, pads, chest pads, shoulder pads, hip pads, leg, thigh pads. You needed all of those pads because you're going to make some contact with someone intentionally. So you need all of that for safety purposes. For softball, when it's time for you to come up to bat, you might have you will have a headgear on your baseball or softball helmet. You might have a face mask for it. Even if you're dealing with boxing, you'll have your mouth guards. So all sports, especially if you are making contact with someone, then you will need. Okay, let me see. I'm seeing some chats in my Go Guardian. So let me open up Go Guardian and see. I think it's Ariana's trying to come in. Do, 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 do. Okay. No, I guess not. I don't know what that was about. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. We have about 20 minutes, and I still want you to be able to work on that. I do want you to pick up, what do I have near me? Oh, I'm going to use Sonic as a ball. Safety procedures, thinking about spatial awareness, definitely in your home. When I say find your safe space, that means be aware of how much space you have between yourself and your desk or your bed or a chair. When we are in the mall or Walmart, we can still be aware of our space and not stand right behind someone in line. Give them give them some space, not right behind them. As you're playing sports, you see people look around, and your coach might say, be aware of your surroundings, anticipate, someone intercepting the ball. So you are going to be aware of your space around you, like you have a bubble, like you're in a bubble. I know when we were younger, in kindergarten, elementary school, they say, put a bubble around you. And so then you would stretch your arms out every direction, and nobody should have been in your bubble. That is that spatial awareness. When you're catching the ball and it might go over here and you have to step Well, I just ran into my chair. I was not aware of my space. Go ahead and pick up your ball or whatever you're going to use. Some uh, socks, balled up piece of paper, something. Yeah. I'm glad I see some of you looking up in the air to see about, okay, where's my ceiling fan? I'm going to toss this ball. So I have to be aware of the space above me, the space below, to the side, in front and back. So you have to be aware of all of that, especially in the house. Tell me, let's talk about the procedure of throwing. I'm going to use my chair as a target. I'll use this. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So I'm going to start with an overhand because you all are in high school and we normally use that overhand throw with football, baseball, whatever we are throwing when we are playing catch. My target is there. You can remember from elementary, middle school, when it was time to practice throwing skills, your teacher or coach said, put your dominant foot behind you. So if you're right-handed, because that's your power, where that power is going to come from, then that dominant foot is going to be behind you. The weaker foot is going to be in front. And as you bring your elbow up, your hand is going to come behind your ear and you're going to step towards your target and you are going to throw. Extend. Right? Find you a target, dominant foot behind you, you step and you throw. Trying to hit that target. Let me see you throw. Excellent. I see it. I should be able to see at least some arms. At least, well, really an arm. I should be able to see an arm. Show me that arm throwing. Excellent. I see it, Isaiah. Some of you look like you have played games with some throwing skills happening. I see it, Kashan and Trey and Brody. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's switch sides. So this is really your high school. This should be a review on the weaker side. So do the same thing, but now on your weaker side. On the weaker side. Step and release. Step and release the ball. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Great job. So that would be an overhand throw. Let's go with an underhand toss. Same thing, but it's going to start the ball. The body position is the same. Dominant foot behind you. You're going to step towards your target and you're going to toss it. It's going to start below the waist. So if you're talking about softball pitching, then you're going to pitch that ball, recreational sport. You're going to wind it up and you are stepping and you're tossing it underhand. So it would be an underhand throw. Excellent. Hand-eye coordination. Gripping the ball with the full hand. All right, go back to the last minute or so of this, go back to the throw that you like the best, either underhand or overhand. Yeah. Which one do you see yourself doing the best? The best. Great job, Brody, Kashawn, Trey, Isaiah. I see it. Even if you are in a small spot, all that we're doing is body patterns or movement patterns. So show me your pattern of movement if you are throwing. Let me see your arm, Jaden and Isaiah, not Isaiah, Xavier and Malik. Let me see, even if you don't have anything to throw, let me see you draw your hand up, elbow out, pulling it behind your head and releasing. Yes, as if you are going to throw something. Great job. Those that are up, you all can come back down. You can come back down. Great job. With the next time we see each other, we're going to work on catching. Yeah. And then movement, some movement patterns. Mm, maybe not the next time. We'll see. Okay. So here's where we are winding down, and I'm supposed to give you some time to independently work on the lesson, the discussion question, and answering that, and the assignment that you opened up in Cami. Where's my Go Guardian? That you are going to, the first page of that is saying, what do you notice? What do you wonder? So you have two things that you can be honing these skills in on. The spatial awareness assignment is dealing just, specifically with that spatial awareness. You see a guy jump in the woods running, jumping over a log. So he has to have spatial awareness, what's around him. You might wonder, why is he running in the woods? Did he see something that caused him to run? So I will give you this time to work on that. And we will be in this module for 3 weeks. So make sure you bring your socks, your ball, something to work on, or something to use to throw and to catch. Okay, let's see. I need to figure out how to put my link, copy link address. I need to put that on your I need to put it on all of my class. Edit. Image options. Yeah. No, that's what it is. I need insert link. It's an external link. I need that. Paste. And then I need to save. And I need to do that with each of my classes. Okay. And we have about 4 minutes remaining in class. So here is where I'm going to ask you, do you have any questions for me? Oh, no, stop, cancel. That's already there. Put it in the chat. Put in the chat before you log off. I need an exit ticket. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you feel like your energy and effort was in class today? 10 being the best. 1, not so much. Excellent. I agree. Thank you, Trey. We'll see you the next time. Thank you, Brody. We'll see you the next time. I agree. 1 to 10, what was your energy and effort like in class? Put it in my chat. Excellent, Isaiah. I see it. I'll see you next time. Thank you, Jaden. I see it. Put it in the chat, Malik, Kashan, and Xavier. Okay. No worries. It'll get better. I hope you feel better. But thank you for doing your best. See you next time. Malik, are you putting it in the chat, Xavier? I need your 1 through 10. What was your energy and effort for class today? Do your self-evaluation. Okay. All right. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, Malik. I need you all to pull those numbers up. I need to see that number that you put in there. I need to be able to see it on screen. Okay. All right. Show it next time. All right. See y'all next time. Goodbye.